Map knowledge, in my opinion, is one of the biggest parts of Counter-Strike and getting better. And part of map knowledge is knowing how to maneuver yourself around the map and get around as fast as possible. So in this video, I'll just be going around showing every single jump I know of on Mirage and how to hit it as consistently as possible. And to help me out, I also have one of my friends who doesn't do a lot of movement, and I've had him rate every single jump on a scale of how useful every jump is and how difficult it is to hit. And because I want this video to be for everyone, you do not need a config to hit any of these jumps. Every single one of these can be done on a fresh install of Counter-Strike. The window to cat is probably the most important jump to know on Mirage, and the way that I always like to do it is when I'm going for the run up, you jump just as you're about to hit this cardboard into the window, and then you want to keep your mouse in this general direction of this corner. You don't want to look over here or anywhere else. You want to just keep your mouse in this general direction here. Just run forward and jump off the side, crouch, and you'll pretty much hit it every single time. So just take some time practicing getting the muscle memory for it, and once you get it down, it'll be pretty impossible to miss, and you'll be able to rotate super quickly to be every single round. Another way to get to B really quickly through window is the classic bricks jump. Now, I'm not a really big fan of this one because you risk getting just deleted every time you go for it in mid. The way you would do this one is just get in the windowsill, just stare at the bricks and jump crouch at it. The way that I like to do it is more of like a BHOP. So this patch right here where it's dark and this little brick is extended upwards actually stretches out further than the top part. So you can actually stand on this, as you see here, and jump. And this part here is what you're aiming for when you're going for the BHOP. You would just run up and BHOP off of this. So it would look something like this. It takes some time to get used to knowing where exactly that part is, but put in a little bit of time and you'll be able to get to bricks a lot faster and a lot safer than jumping out mid and risking dying to just get up here. Next is cat to window. It's one of my favorite ones. It looks something like this. It's three parts. It's running up, jumping on this, and then jumping on the railing, and then into the window. And the way that I found to keep it super consistent is when you jump up on this sign, you want to stay as far back as possible. So you want to land anywhere in this like gap triangle area because it gives you enough space to land up here. So once you just get used to jumping and doing all of these, just chain them together and then you'll be able to get in the window really quickly and really easily often. Next up is the TENZ jump. It's this one right here. This one's really easy to hit now, especially in CS2, because this whole bumper of the car is now like clip brushed or whatever, so you can actually stand on it. And the way to keep it as consistent as possible is to give yourself the best shot at landing it. And landing and jumping off of this part of the bumper is best because it is closer to here. So that's just cutting down the distance. Just run up to it, strafe into it, jump, and then immediately look the other way. What's nice about the TENZ jump in CS2 now as well is you can come at it from any angle and hit it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just try it until you get the hang of it, and it'll get you a lot of timings. You get the apps really quickly, and it's just really useful to know. The vent hop is another kind of movement mechanic that I feel is really necessary to know, but it does take time and practice to get used to. You will need to bind your mouse wheel to jump for this, and you can do that with bind mwheelup in your console. Same with the downwards direction. Now the way that I have found to make the vent hop consistent is lining yourself up with this line right here and running up and jumping. And the whole time you want to be holding crouch here. You'll land inside of the vent. You just want to scroll with your mouse wheel pretty slowly, not too fast, and you'll end up just flying through the front of it. Once you've flown out, you just let go of crouch and just continue on your normal bunny hop. You can also do it coming in through T-spawn. Just line yourself up with the same line as earlier and go for the jump, and you should be able to hit it pretty consistently once you take the time to learn it. You can also do it from here for some extra style points. This jump on A site through the garbage can isn't really super useful, only mainly used in the situation in which there's a guy like right here just planting the bomb. But it is a little bit more difficult. You'll need to start over here and get a pretty good run up, jump, and hit just the lip of this trash can here, and then immediately jump and strafe to the left. And it should look a little something like this. This one's also a cool little jump you can do. It's pretty simple. You just hold W and press space at the edge and crouch when you land, but this is a cool little off angle you can hold as well. This jump is completely useless, but it's really cool, and if you want to learn it, it is a not too bad to hit long jump. This is one of those jumps that you don't necessarily need to do. You will need a jump bug bind for them. The way you would do them is you run up here and then jump and just jump bug anywhere in this area, and you'll get a little boost up there. This jump bug is just another way you can get to bricks pretty quickly. The way you would do this one is you would get a run up from here and then jump and try to land as far out as you can on this little wooden easel thing. You can actually stand pretty far on it in the air, and your goal is to just land like here and hit a jump bug, and it should boost you in the air enough to be able to clear it and make it on top of the bricks. So it should look a little something like that. The cat to chair is one of those jumps that is completely useless, but it is a pretty big status symbol. The way that you do it is you'd get a run up from either direction here, focusing mainly on this little pillar thing, and you'd want to jump and land as far forward as you can on this thing here, and you just hit the jump bug bind and you'll get a pretty big jump, and you just want to land as close as possible to that edge. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video. If I miss any jumps, let me know in the comments, and yeah, pound it, noggin, see ya.
Right, yeah.